My name is Segun Awolowo. I'm glad to be with you again today. We're going to be discussing something very, very important today. The importance of building relationship in business. First of all, you have to understand life itself. It's about relationship. God, our maker, the creator of heaven and earth, needed to create man, and as powerful as he is, understood this concept and needed to call others to carry out the work of creation. And that's why the Holy Book says, he said, come, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. I'm trying to imagine the kind of discussion and conversation that happened at that meeting, because it was a meeting and how they must have discussed where our eyes should be, because I'm trying to imagine how human beings would have looked like if our eyes had been positioned by the side of our head. So it was at that meeting that they must have concluded the way man must have looked like, and let's put the eyes in front and let's put their ears by the side. All of these conversations happened in a meeting, and this is to say to you that for you to achieve and attain anything of substance, anything of value, you cannot afford to run your life in isolation. And coming back to doing business, and for you that you are planning to start, or you already started and you are trying to scale the business, one factor among other factors that you cannot joke with is the power of relationship. One would chase a thousand, one would chase 1,000, and two will put 10,000 to fly. One will chase 1,000, and two will put 10,000 to fly. It's phenomenal. It's beyond human understanding and comprehension. How do you explain two putting 10,000 to fly? That's how powerful it is for you to place importance and value on building relationship in business. And let me quickly break it down for you. There are different levels of relationship. Number one, you have people who are coming from outside to patronize you, to do business with you, to buy from you, to request for your services. And then number two, you have those who are inside, those who are working with you, who are serving with you. You must know and learn to place importance and value on these two set of people. There are other set of people that you also relate with, and these are people that are your suppliers. I've mentioned before that you don't necessarily have to be the one producing the product. There are people who produce and then you take from them, and then you sell whatever it is they have produced. You must learn to work with them in such a manner that you will be able to attract as much as you can from them. So I break this down for you to understand. Let's start with those who you deal with as your suppliers. For example, you don't have enough resources, and let me say this, you don't need all the money in the whole world to start a business. Let me quickly establish that. If you understand this concept of valuing relationship, you can start anything without using your own money. That's what we call OPM. It's other people's money. You don't necessarily have to use your own fund or money to start a business. So you can use and leverage on other people's money, which is possible through good relationship with them, and then you are good to go. So the people who are your suppliers, they are very important. And let me quickly also say this, and I'll come back to that, and that if you need money at all times to achieve whatever you need to achieve, it is a sign that you are poor. If you need cash at all times to achieve whatever you need to achieve in business or in life, it's a sign that you're a poor person. If you have relationship, good relationship with people, you can acquire things without necessarily having cash. So the people, you want to start a business, for example, and you don't have all the money in the world, but you have good relationship with people who have the things that you want to start to sell, then you can work with them such that they give you the product, and then you begin to sell, and then you remit the money back to them. This is very important. I remember the story of a woman whose husband was dead, and he went to meet a pastor, a prophet, and the prophet said, go and borrow vessels, and don't borrow a few, and pour the oil inside it. And then the question was, what if she had fought with everybody in the house? What if she had fought with everybody in a compound? What if she had fought with everybody in her neighborhood? It means she would have been stranded, because nobody would have been able to borrow her any vessel or any drum. She would have been stranded. And that's the position where so many people are in business. For you to thrive in life and in business, you must develop capacity to build positive relationship with people at different fairs. So I told you, your suppliers, it's important to build good relationship with them. Your employees, is important to build relationship with them. Then your clients, you cannot afford. You remember the word that they say, customers are kings, and that's the truth. You can be shut down. They can shut you down. They can frustrate you. Every time you mess a customer up, every time you do badly with or deal badly with a client, you can be rest assured you have not just dealt with a client, because every client has the potential to bring in or take out another 5 clients. The moment you mess up with a client, that client can pull away. It's, there's a power behind words. There is something that God has given to man. The word of the Lord says, the power of life and death lies in the tongue, and they that love it will eat of the good thereof. If you are not careful with the words of mouth, people can ruin your business as a result of the things that they say about you and about your business. That's why it's important for you to take time to build positive relationship with people at different quarters, at different fairs. Those who give you goods to sell, and those that are buying from you, and those that are serving with you. You need to pay attention to how to serve with them and how to work with them. Now the question is this: when last did you say thank you to the people that are serving with you? Because if you are not careful, they can ruin that business for you. When last did you call your clients to say thank you? Thank you for patronizing me. You think because what they are buying from you is little or nothing. Those who buy something little from you today can come tomorrow, even if they are not going to buy directly from you something more voluminous. They can give recommendation to someone else, and then that will come and buy from you or act for your service that will be more voluminous than what they have even capacity to provide. This has been my experience in business, and so you must learn to always, there are what we call the magic words. One of them is thank you, and then the other one is sorry. You must learn to engage these words. When your clients feel dissatisfied, you do everything. We found ourselves in positions where we did some things and the client was not too pleased. I went as far as doing an official letter to apologize, writing a letter, not even just making a call. Did a letter to officially apologize and promised never to repeat that same again. It's a way of showing to your clients that you indeed are sorry. And I tell you, the same clients is still with us till today. You need to learn to say sorry when something goes bad, because there are certain situations that you find yourself and you may not be able to control things and events. And then when a client come to you and then they patronize you, always learn to say thank you. And let me say this, beyond words, beyond just saying thank you with words, you need to also learn to say thank you at different levels. For example, can you just send a gift, a small gift, as small as it could be based on your level? Can you just send a gift to your clients to say, it's a way of saying we love and thank you for staying with us, for buying from us, for consistently patronizing us. It's a way of solidifying your relationship with them, such that anytime they think about whatever it is that you do or you sell, you readily come to their mind. You must pay attention to, you don't want to just develop relationship with people who come and just walk away and then the relationship ends there. Learn to solidify, build relationship with everyone that is in business with you at these three different levels. And I hope this has blessed you. If you want to enjoy more of all of these things, major things or many other things we're going to learn, you need to subscribe to my YouTube page, Segun Awolowo. Just search for Segun Awolowo and then you subscribe. A lot of things that you're going to learn in doing business and growing your business. And then I'll see you at another time. God bless you.